Unfortunately, it looks like there is a not so good update to the Three Arrows Capital bankruptcy, and it has some unfortunate implications for Voyager Digital customers. Reuters reported today that Three Arrows liquidators, who are in charge of liquidating the hedge fund's assets and repaying creditors Three Arrows Capital owes, have been unable to locate Three Arrows Capital's two founders. Liquidators have said that the Three Arrows Capital founders have been uncooperative. They noted that they have had Zoom and email communications with a Singapore law firm that is representing the two founders, but the liquidators are unsure if the communications with the law firm were actually reaching the founders. They cited a strange example of a meeting with the law firm where the Three Arrows Capital founders were allegedly in attendance in the Zoom meeting, but their video was turned off and they were muted for the entire meeting. Whenever questions were addressed directly to the founders in the meeting, they were never answered and they remained muted and off camera the entire time, making the liquidators unsure if it was even really them on the Zoom call. The liquidators also visited Three Arrows Capital's Singapore office, and the door was locked and unanswered mail was piled up at the door. Neighbors to the office reportedly said that no one had been seen in the office since late in May or early June. Reuters says that all of this is why there is concern among the liquidators that the founders have, quote, not yet begun to cooperate in the liquidation effort, and that they are not only concerned about delays to their work, but the actual and imminent risk that the founders or other parties will whisk away Three Arrows Capital's cryptocurrency assets. End quote. The liquidators submitted a court filing late on Friday requesting an emergency meeting in order to mitigate this risk of the founders running away with the remaining assets that Three Arrows Capital has. The court is scheduled to have an emergency meeting on Tuesday, July 12th, where the liquidators are requesting immediate access to Three Arrows offices in Singapore and information about all of their bank accounts and digital wallets, so that they'll be able to eventually freeze all of their assets. They are worried that the founders could easily transfer the assets and say in the court filing, quote, that risk is heightened because a substantial portion of the debtor's assets are comprised of cash and digital assets, such as cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens, that are readily transferable. End quote. Unfortunately, this is bad news for Voyager's customers because Three Arrows Capital owes a large amount of crypto specifically to Voyager Digital. They owe approximately $650 million worth of crypto to Voyager, which is a major reason that Voyager is filing for bankruptcy right now in the first place. The amount of crypto that Voyager customers will be able to get back depends heavily on how much crypto liquidators can recover from Three Arrows Capital and return to its creditors. If the founders are able to transfer some or all of the crypto assets and run away, it'll be a direct hit to how much crypto can be recovered by Voyager and be returned to their customers ultimately. Voyager's Chapter 11 bankruptcy plans that they highlighted in their recent blog post specifically cite funds being recovered from Three Arrows Capital as one of the main factors determining how much customers will be able to recover from their crypto accounts. The court has scheduled an emergency meeting on the morning of Tuesday, July 12th, so hopefully they'll be able to quickly act on behalf of the liquidators so that immediate access is given to everything they need from Three Arrows, and Three Arrows assets can be frozen until they can be given back to creditors and ultimately Voyager's customers. If you thought this video was helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more finance content and news. Thanks.